We embarked on our 2-hour trip across cattle rancher Jim Chilton's sprawling 50,000-acre ranch, much of it on a road through the rugged mountains, best described as a glorified cattle trail. We reached the border near Arivaca, and it felt like eyes were on us.
They are watching us.
Are they?
Yeah.
From that hilltop, maybe?
Yes, we know that the cartel scouts up there from time to time, and the scouts over here on this mountain are undoubtedly watching us.
For miles along the border, we encounter several groups of migrants from Ecuador, India, Mexico, and other countries, one asking us if we had a baby bottle, others asking if we had food and water, all with a look of desperation.
No somos de la migra.
As night fell, a trio of women walking west along the border in search of food, closest thing to civilization being Sasabe, essentially a ghost town. Now, Chilton has a great deal of sympathy for the migrants.
There's been over 35 people, probably 35, that have died on my ranch. It's just horrible. It's a humanitarian crisis. These people run out of water and they get lost.
And as for the cartels fueling this crisis?
The cartels control everything, and the disaster is for the people in Mexico. I've heard from an intelligence officer with the U.S. government. They estimate 10,000 people have died recently in gun battles just south of here.
And smugglers bring the migrants across the border and then tell them Tucson or Phoenix is just a few miles over that way.
Yeah, we're just over that hill.
We're looking at this. This is rugged country. This is some of the most rugged country part of the state.
It's pretty rugged, yes. It's very difficult. We are told that the drug packers are usually hopped up on drugs.
And what we didn't see during our 5-hour trip was a single Border Patrol agent. Chilton says he hasn't seen one in a long time, and he knows they are stretched very thin right now. Now, there are countless places with large gaps in the wall, clothes and blankets, jugs of water nearby. Across about 100 feet north of the wall marks where a woman died just months ago after crossing into Arizona.
Can you imagine? She probably walked for miles and just gave out right down here, a couple 100 yards, and died. It's just awful.
And Chilton wants border wall construction to restart.
We need to finish the wall. We need to fill all the gaps. We need to put in the fiber optic lines and sensors and cameras here, and we need the Border Patrol to be at the border to secure the border. We can do it.
And the fifth-generation rancher and his wife have lived here since 1987 with no intention of leaving, but he fears for the couple's safety, along with the cowboys who work for him. And he had this thought as we load up to leave the border for home.
We're very concerned that we might perish. I say we have a family cemetery, and I'll either be at top of the ground or below the ground, but the cartels aren't going to push me off. I'm a cowboy, not a wimp. Old-time cowboy in his 80s.
Jim Cross, KTAR News.